First, we have number 9 Porter Ridge. They will be taking on number 1 Grimsley. Give me your thoughts.
All right, so we looked up some stuff on Grimsley, and like last week, this looks like it's going to be another quick affair.
Get done early.
Grimsley being the 1 seed, they had a bye last week. And they're taking on a team in Porter Ridge who defeated Lake Norman 24-14 in a good game. But we talked about Porter Ridge being, playoff tested, battle tested, coming through the rigors of the Southwestern. And, that I think that experience kind of showed last weekend, going on the road and getting that big win. Grimsley, run first team, so, I think both teams will be familiar with each other and what they run and, the best ways of trying to stop it, so it could be a lower scoring game. The quarterback for Grimsley, Coach just looked it up. He's got over 1,300 yards rushing, so we're seeing a dynamic kid at the quarterback position. So obviously with Porter Ridge, and they know pretty well how to stop a option type of attacks. So it's
for sure
important assignment football. Read your keys and be decisive on what you're gonna do if you're on defense. Then offensively, I think in a game like this, when you're facing another team that plays a lot of run, I think the play actions shots can be very important in this kind of situation, because they're gonna be expecting you to try to pound it, stay true to who you are. If you go early and try to, take a shot off play action and get success, it may open up, your run game later on in the game.
Oh, for sure. And I think, we talk about them again. We spoke about it last week. I mean, Porter Ridge being true road warriors last year, as a 7 seed, we talked going deep into the 3rd round. That was propelled, of course, by their beating of 2 seed West Meck last year. Now they're in a similar situation, facing a Grimsley team that I like my chances. If I'm Porter Ridge, playing a team that while they're run based, we're very similar. I think based on the highlights and things I saw with the Lake Norman game, when you have a very similar opponent, that leaves you in a situation where regardless of whether you're at home or away, you're able to come out there and make plays and feel like you can get stops when you need. And it seemed based on what happened, that was, the situation Porter Ridge was in, and they were able to take advantage of that against the Lake. So it's going to be a good one. And I mean, this one may have Grimsley on upset alert. I mean, I think Grimsley's had, been a great team all year. I think their only loss was to number 2 East Forsyth, but I think it was like a point or so. So Grimsley's had a fantastic year. They've been great, but Porter Ridge around this time of year, that option offense, like we always say, running the ball and playing great defense never goes out of style, especially not this time of year. So Grimsley's going to be on upset alert, and I think Porter Ridge will have a great showing out there.
And Grimsley is kind of new to this position, like you were talking about when you were growing up. They haven't usually been in this type of role, being a 1 seed and being a favorite. Can they handle that kind of spotlight? Can you handle that pressure if that game's late and you're expected to do something and you're struggling a little bit, not like you've struggled all season long, possibly?
Sure,
Pressure bust pipes.
Yeah, and I think this year is because if I'm not mistaken, I think they kicked Mooresville out of the playoffs last year. I remember there was like some comment about the fields, and growing up in Guilford County, I mean, all of those fields are grass. So this time of year, I think it does avail Porter Ridge a lot more to be a run-based team, to where they're like talking about horses, they're mutters. Like the field's ratty, the field's got a lot going on. No matter what's going on, they're still who they are. They're still going to run the football, and shouldn't be affected by any conditions. So I think this will be one that's closer than what some people may think. I mean, down here, I think we all know and respect Porter Ridge, especially in the playoffs. So I'm looking forward to a great game here, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone lets me know that Porter Ridge is taking the game.
There it is. Thanks for watching, guys.